Welcome back to another DIY video. Today we're going to be repurposing this Dollar Tree cup. What I've been using is this Christmas mug that I've had since I was a child. Now I'm going to disassemble this cup and mark where I want to cut off the top to just open up, give it more space for me to set in my pens. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I didn't have any other option other than just using an X-Acto blade. And I just took off that top piece and threw it out. Like, I don't have any other purpose for it, but I'm sure someone else could find something. Now watch me painfully take out these pens and put it into my new pen holder, just to scale the size, make sure that there's enough room. And yeah, I thought those were used Q-tips, but then I remembered, no, it's not, because I use them for blending my graphite. Anyway, so that's how that looks. There's enough room. Somehow I skipped the process of me painting the first coat, but I'm gonna go in with the second one. It's a bit streaky because it's cheap paint, but there's nothing wrong with having cheap supplies. You make it work. And of course, I didn't want to waste the paint, so I decided to doodle all over my desk. Because why not? I went in with some pouring medium. Trying to build up texture onto the skull because of that metallic coating that they previously was there. Could have sanded it down, but I'm lazy. I don't want to. So I just used cornstarch and I mixed that with my acrylic paint, and it actually worked out really cool. It really built up that like skull, I don't know, matte texture. I don't know how to describe it, like bone, kind of like bones. Every now and then it's nice to go in with your hands, and I'm just dabbing on some acrylic paint to add like a darker color in some areas, make it look like it's old or it's been rotting in the woods. You could just have it like super clean looking, but I like my stuff to be just dirty, just absolutely filthy. Anyway. So I'm just going to work this in around pretty much anywhere I feel it needs it. I just kind of get lost in this process of dabbing acrylic paint around this skull. Hours could go by and I wouldn't be phased. I would just be gone into what I'm doing. Now I'm just staring at it like I can't even think what I could have been thinking at that moment. Like, what? So this is gonna be the fun part where I was mixing this forever. It's just cornstarch, a green acrylic paint, and I just blend that all up till I get the consistency that I like. And whatever is closest to being a pliable, like a moss, and, you know, make sure that it actually can form and stick onto the skull. It was easy, but wasn't easy. So eventually I went in with some glue, and the thing with the glue is that it ruins that matte texture of like the moss. Is more like a fabric looking, you know what I mean. But when you use the glue, it creates this gloss coating, which I'm sure if you want to, you could get like matte varnish or even a matte nail polish and just kind of like go over it. Or if you have it or you can get it, you could order a little bit of moss and just glue it on there. Or you could go outside and find some wherever you could. So yeah, and I'm just putting it pretty much anywhere. Like, you know what, that looks cool. Need some over there. You could make this look completely overgrown, which You know, maybe later I'll add more different stuff to it. I'm not really sure. Here's me scrubbing away my mistakes. So here I cut a piece of foam board, and to scale my size, I'm just going to put on the skull and trace around. I want a different angle. I don't want it to be like a perfect circle, because nothing is perfect, and why would I want it to be? So I'm just going to throw out whatever I am not going to use. Oh god, my voice cracked.
Cracks? My voice doesn't crack.
Dude, no offense, but it cracks so much we've already made a techno remix out of it.
Nice to meet you. My name's Dipper Pines. Fine. Nice to meet you. Fine. Do I really sound like that?
Oh, here comes my favorite part.
Stop it, guys!
Now that I finished gluing down my skull to the base, I'm going to be adding some rocks that I have. Did I say it like it's a question? Anyway, some of these rocks I just found outside, and some of them are actual crystals that I had. Mind you, if you do something like this and later on you decide that you don't want them on anymore, it's just Elmer's glue. You can just remove it, wash it off, they'll be fine. I'm filling in a lot of this space with smaller rocks. You could also use like dead plants or something, just to make it look more earthier. Whatever works, whatever floats your boat. You don't have to do the back area of it, but I'm just extra and I want to make sure that it looks cool from almost every angle. I did use some pink blush over the nose just to give it more of a hue. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you like my videos, hit the like button and subscribe.